Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Under the Hood with Fix It with FC. Today I'm working on this 2010 Toyota Camry. The problem is the power steering hose is leaking. Now this seems to be a problem with these factory clamps. I went through this with a radiator. I have a prior video on that where the factory clamp failed and was causing leaking, and they wanted to replace the radiator. But I believe this is a definite problem with the factory clamps. If you could just come take a look here, I see no holes that I can see, but you could see where it is leaking. There's one clamp there, it's just one hose, and right down there, you can see it there is another factory clamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the factory clamps with two worm drive clamps, the wash machine clamps, and see if that fixes the problem. And if that doesn't solve the problem, what I'll do is I'll just head on down to the auto parts store and pick up a little length of hose and replace the hose, which I should probably do right off the get-go. All right, stick by me and we'll get this job done. I'm going to start with just taking this clamp that you see, and I'm just going to move it forward a little bit and put a worm gear clamp right here and see if that solves the problem. If not, then I'll have to go through and try to probably take this off the hose and do it the right way, as I'm going to get comments. Don't beat me up too bad. I'm going to clean off the hose and shimmy down this clamp here, because this is where I think it's coming from, and put on the worm clamp and see what happens. Okay guys, I cleaned up the power steering reservoir, the clamps, the hoses. As you can see, they all look dry now. But I do know, don't beat me up in the comments, guys, you professional mechanics. The correct way to do it is, I do know, to just take the two clamps off, get a little section of hose, and the job's done. But this is more or less for the home DIYer that wants to try to save some of the labor involved. Labor's pretty expensive. And maybe we can do it ourselves, diagnose the problem, instead of having to get a length of hose. Maybe just two clamps will do it. Okay? Now, as you can see how I did it, I just moved the factory clamp up a little bit, and I put this worm gear clamp on, not extremely tight, because I believe I'm dealing with a plastic outlet. So we'll ride it around for a couple days, see what happens. I'll get back to you.